Hi there, thanks for joining us. We're not at the Preferred Adventure Center. We're at the house of my nephew Craig Mullenkamp and his lovely wife Michelle. But this is Craig. Hello. And we're going to do a little demonstration, little analogy between juggling and life. Alright? So, here goes, Craig. And you do two. Alright, so I know Craig, he can juggle a lot more than two. But right now he's juggling two. And to be honest, after watching him juggle, looking to me like he's lazing off. Alright? And that's a little bit like life. Because if you go through your life just getting by, you're not challenging yourself. And when you get done, you're going to be disappointed because you're going to look back and say, wow, I could have done a lot better. But now I know he can go from 2 to 3 without any problem. Alright? Now 3 is probably about normal for Craig, I'm guessing. So the thing is, that's where it still keeps his mind in the game. He has to think about it, he has to work at it, but it's not real difficult. But that's where we really want to spend most of our time. Because you see, as you're going through life, life does things to you. And every now and then, it's going to throw another ball at you. Okay? Now when it does that, if you're juggling 3 but you can juggle 4, you can pick that 4th one up. You can make that transition. Okay? Now he's juggling 4. And you juggle 4 for a little while. Now, he's already run a marathon juggling 3. But I know he can't run a marathon juggling 4. So, just like life, you may be able to juggle more than normal for a while, but eventually you got to let one go. But when you can juggle more than for a little while, now you get to choose which one to put down. So he can decide, I'm going to drop a particular ball. And he just drops one, and he's back to 3, back to normal. Now that's the ideal way it should work, right? Well, sometimes, and I was terrible at this, I'm getting much better at this, but I was terrible at it. I was one of them people that thought I could always juggle one more ball, right? So I'd be juggling along and I'd have 3 of them up there, and somebody'd give me an opportunity, so I'd pick up a 4th one. Alright, now, every now and then, I'm juggling 4. Sometimes, life's kind of out of control. You can't know when life's going to throw you another ball that you absolutely have to pick up. And if you're juggling at your absolute max and life throws you another ball you have to pick up, yeah. That's what happens, okay? So you don't want that to happen because nobody wants their life to fall apart, all right? But that's exactly what will happen if you're going at your maximum very long at all, because life's that way. It's going to hit you with that one more if it possibly can. So you want to get back to 3. That's the smart move. Now, there's one other thing about life, and another reason you don't want to run at your max very long. Because this is all fun and games and these nice balls that we can drop and all that kind of stuff. But in real life, there are certain balls you have to juggle, they're glass. Because your relationship with your family, I'm not going to say that it's irreparable when you mess it up or things like that. There are glass balls in life. You can drop your job from time to time, like, not sell as much insurance or something like that for a while. It's not the end of the world. But if you drop a glass ball, it's all over. So you want to be juggling at 3 so you can pick up a 4th. And then you can decide and make sure you don't drop the glass ball. You can drop one that's not a glass ball. Alright? So think about where you're at day in and day out. When you get up in the morning and you say your prayers or whatever it may be, think about how many balls do I have in the air right now. And don't just think you can keep going forever, and also don't skate by at one, way less than you can manage. Challenge yourself. Thank you for joining us for another Trailblazer Tuesday. and at the remote location for the Preferred Adventure Center. Thanks, Greg.
Thank you.